What if Justin Bieber's biggest heartbreak wasn't revealed by him, or even Selena Gomez, but by his own mother? For years, fans thought they'd heard every side of the Elena saga. The highs, the reconciliations, the messy breakups. But now, whispers about Patty Millett, Justin's mom, have sparked fresh drama. And this time, the story feels different. When a parent steps into their child's most famous relationship, the impact is seismic. Especially when the secrets hint at betrayal, heartbreak, and a fight that changed everything. Patty has always been a constant figure in Justin's life. From his early rise as a Canadian teen star to his transformation into one of the world's biggest pop icons, she was there. Fans even remember moments when she seemed to approve of Selena, treating her almost like family. That's why the idea that Patty has broken her silence now sends shockwaves. Her alleged comments don't just resurface an old breakup, they paint it as something much more intense. A final chapter that was anything but ordinary. According to fan circles, Patty hinted that the fight that ended Justin and Selena's relationship was not just a young couple's argument. It was explosive. It broke something inside Justin, leaving him in tears and questioning everything. She reportedly described his pain as deeper than heartbreak. It was the feeling of betrayal. To Justin, Selena wasn't just a girlfriend. She was someone he believed could be a lifelong partner. That night, the illusions shattered, and it wasn't just him hurting. Patty's words suggest Selena had her reasons too. For years, fans painted Selena as the one who walked away. But what if her decision was less about giving up and more about survival? Patty's revelations add weight to the idea that Selena had hidden reasons. Reasons that made staying impossible. People recall rumors of jealousy, accusations of infidelity, constant fights fueled by fame. Behind the glamorous photos and romantic music, the reality may have been toxic. Patty's perspective reframes Selena, not as the one who quit too soon, but as someone protecting her peace when the relationship became unbearable. The drama doesn't stop with Selena, though. Patty's words inevitably pull Hailey Bieber into the story. For years, Hailey has been caught in comparisons she never asked for. Every smile, every photo with Justin is dissected against the ghost of Jelena. Now, with Patty reviving the breakup, the triangle is alive again. Some fans believe Patty has always preferred Selena, that her words were a subtle way of dragging Hailey back into the shadow. Others argue she simply wanted to defend her son. Either way, Hailey becomes collateral damage in a story that refuses to die. But the biggest question is, why now? What made Patty speak after all these years? One theory is that she wanted to protect Justin's image. By admitting he was broken by the fight, she humanizes him, painting him as vulnerable rather than careless. Another rumor suggests the opposite, that she's stirring the pot on purpose. Conspiracy-minded fans even whisper that there's friction between Patty and Hailey. And this is her way of reminding everyone that Selena will always be part of Justin's history. Regardless of the motive, the effect is undeniable. The fan reactions have been wild. On one side, Selena's supporters see Patty's words as vindication. They argue it clears Selena's name, proving she wasn't the villain but the one who had to escape. On the other side, some Bieber fans are furious. They accuse Patty of betraying her son, airing his pain in public when he's tried so hard to move forward. Social media is filled with split opinions. Tweets praising Selena's strength, posts criticizing Patty for crossing a line, endless debates about whether mothers should ever reveal their child's private heartbreak. Meanwhile, Justin's silence only fuels speculation. In recent years, he has fought to rebuild his image as a family man, focusing on his marriage and faith. Gossip like this drags him back to a past he's desperate to escape. And with new music reportedly on the horizon, fans wonder if this drama could overshadow his projects. For someone who has openly struggled with mental health, being pulled into the Jelena narrative again might be more than just annoying, it could be exhausting. And yet, the power of this story endures. Jelena was never just a romance. It was a cultural phenomenon, a fairy tale love that millions projected their hopes onto. Every rumor, every lyric, every tear became part of a shared pop culture memory. Patty's comments, whether meant to protect or provoke, reopen those wounds. Suddenly, the past feels present again. Selena may never respond. She has built her brand on silence, on choosing grace over gossip. But fans live in constant anticipation of a subtle lyric, an Instagram caption, a moment that suggests she still feels the weight of what happened. Hailey, too, may keep quiet, projecting strength, while the internet analyzes her every move. As for Justin, each day he stays silent raises the stakes. Will he defend Selena, protect Hailey, or simply refuse to play the game at all? In the end, one thing is clear. A single remark from a mother has the power to reignite one of pop culture's greatest sagas. Whether you see Patty as protective, careless, or strategic, her voice ensures the Jelena story stays alive. Years later, people still can't look away. And maybe that's the real secret. Justin and Selena's love was never just theirs. It belonged to the world. And now, thanks to Patty Millette, the world is talking all over again. Do you believe Patty's version of events? Or do you think there's still more to the story hiding beneath the surface? Drop your thoughts below. I'll be reading them.